Green flag from the back then. So, MotoGP Grand Prix of the Czech Republic flies down towards turn 1. Look at Aleix Espargaro, got that Aprilia lit up from the start. Aleix Espargaro, third at the minute. You can be sure he's going to try and stick it up the inside when we get down to turn 1. Espargaro drops in third place on the factory Aprilia, but it's the two Petronas bikes that are away at the moment, pushing and shoving. Morbidelli is on fire. He's going for this. He's straight out front then. The 21 of Morbidelli from the 20 of Quartararo with the Aprilia of Aleix Espargaro in third place at the moment. And that is just the kind of start we might have expected. Full tank so for the first time. They've done no testing here. There's hardly any time during the weekend to actually do much testing. Aleix Espargaro, though, we know what he's like over one lap. He can certainly bite hold of a screen and get on with it, and he just has. And that Aprilia's not short on horsepower in a straight line. The Yamaha's going to have a struggle to keep with it. Down towards turn 3. Quartararo's there. Look at the two KTMs side by side.
Right the outside of his teammates.
Wow.
And look at Binder. He doesn't care, does he?
How brave is Binder. And through comes Zarco as well. Zarco slides underneath the other KTM. So, Pol Espargaro getting beaten up now. I wouldn't have expected that. He's actually made up quite a lot of places. He was 15th when he crossed the line first time around. But if you look at the order there, he is in 12th place now. He's come up 6 places. Here we go again. Out wide, and through comes the Aprilia.
He's going to tough it out round the outside, up the inside. Yes.
Binder is the boy. Binder the brave. Oh, that's a bit of a disaster for Mir. Mir has gone down.
Oh, this is the crash.
Yeah, wait for it. Up underneath.
Oh, this is going to be not good to watch.
Wipes out Mir.
And you see which corner?
13.
Yep.
So, with those two in the dirt, look at this again. Side by side, Pol Espargaro, Johan Zarco, that's the back two of these two. The front two are Quartararo and Binder. Pol Espargaro does Zarco. Does he keep it that way? Zarco cuts tight. It's not round the outside, surely, Johan. Here we go, Brad Binder again. Yes, he cuts for it. Underneath him. Brad Binder, he was looking at it all the way up there, but he's run it out a bit wide, and that's going to make Quartararo fight back. But you know, Binder's got what it takes to do the business. Binder has gone through. Brad Binder on the KTM has just duffed up the two-time winner this year. Morbidelli no longer under threat from his teammate. Now it's going to be a KTM.
Here comes Paul, dive bomb coming, yeah.
And it's there.
He ain't going to wait because he's seen his teammate, and he can see his teammate already checking out. And look at, already Binder's closing in.
And here comes Zarco now as well. Zarco wants a bit of these fellow Frenchmen.
Oh, Paul, so wide there. He was almost down pit lane.
I was going to say, I thought he was coming down the pit lane.
I think he got it wrong over the dreaded bump into 13. Had to probably release a bit of brake pressure.
And doesn't that mark the difference in the KTM? If that was the old KTM, it'd have washed out the front, it'd have been in the dirt. Front end used to wipe away, and that's why Zarco threw the towel in with the KTM. He's wide again. Through comes Zarco. Well, that's a tyre, but look at that to me.
Tight. That's going to get tight!
Oh, it did get tight. Down and out. Well, I've got to say that Zarco was on the line, and he would have been looking to his right through the corner. He wouldn't have seen him that tight.
Yeah,
that's a race incident for sure.
Racing incident.
Pol Espargaro will feel aggrieved, but from where I'm sat looking at that, and having experienced it myself, it's a situation where there's no way Zarco would have been looking to his left. He'd have been looking through the right, looking in the distance.
There's a clear gap.
Look,
of course.
Look where Zarco's looking.
Yeah, exactly.
Look where Zarco's looking. You can see he's looking to his right on the line. Binder is your man. 1.1 it's down to now.
Wow.
Here comes the power of the Ducati on the M1 Yamaha. Zarco this time goes under Quartararo, runs it a bit deep. Going to pick up a very late apex.
And Binder's starting to believe.
Binder's going to have him, no doubt about it. Brad Binder then, off South Africa, he's lining himself up. He gets the KTM sat down. They ask for full power now. Is he going to be rushing up the inside any minute? Yes, he is. Here he goes. Brad Binder goes through, hits the front on the KTM, moves Morbidelli off the line. Morbidelli aimed for the apex, but there's going to be a KTM on it. And through goes Brad Binder to lead the Czech Republic Grand Prix. And he is going to clear off in the distance by the look of this. Last lap. Binder is on his way. Franco Morbidelli's hanging on in second place. Johan Zarco still there in third place. They're all safe as far as I can see, barring a mistake. But it's going to be Brad Binder that wins. Well, Brad Binder's 18th in the World Championship. He's only scored 3 points to date. He's going to add 25 points to that. KTM's first ever win, Brad Binder's first ever win, MotoGP has a new superstar, Morbidelli gets second place, third goes to Zarco, he hangs on from Rins in fourth place, Rossi fifth on a Sunday, Miguel Oliveira on the KTM Tech 3 bike is in sixth place, Quartararo only seventh, Nakagami eighth, ninth Jack Miller, Aleix Espargaro drops behind Miller on that last lap for 10th place, Dovi in 11th place, Petrucci his teammate a lowly 12th place, Cal Crutchlow 13th, Maverick Vinales 2 points and 14th place, and Alex Marquez, the best of the Repsol Hondas, in 15th.